third video on topic tissue. Today we will discuss plant tissue. Before starting today's topic, I request you all to like this video and share this video, and also do not forget to subscribe our channel to get latest updates. Moving to today's topic, today we will discuss the following topics. As firstly we will discuss animal tissue, then we will discuss types of animal tissue and their types, and all the topics related to animal tissue will be discussed today in this video. So let's begin. Animal tissue. The body of animal are made up of different kinds of tissues depending upon the structure and function. These tissues are called animal tissue. Talking about types of animal tissue, there are 4 types of animal tissue: epithelial tissue, muscular tissue, connective tissue, and nervous tissue. Talking about epithelial tissue, this tissue form a continuous sheet of cells that cover the external surface of the body, like skin, as well as lines the cavities of internal organs like mouth, stomach, intestine, and windpipe. And moving to structure and function of epithelial tissue, talking about structure, in epithelial tissue, the cells are present end to end without any intracellular spaces between them. The cell may be flat, irregularly shaped, cuboidal, or in the shape of columns. Next, function. It provides protection and prevent the entry of germs. It prevents the underlying cells from injury, entry of germs, and also from drying up. Talking about types of epithelial tissue, there are 4 types of epithelial tissue. First, squamous epithelium. Second, cuboidal epithelium. Third, columnar epithelium. Fourth, ciliated epithelium. Talking about a squamous epithelium is composed of single layer of large flat cell with central nuclei placed on a thin basement membrane. These cells can be compared to the tiles on the floor. The membrane lining blood vessel and the inner lining of cheek cell are some examples of squamous epithelium. Moving to cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal epithelium is composed of single layer of cuboidal cell placed on a basement membrane. The salivary gland and thyroid gland are internally lined by this epithelium. Talking about columnar epithelium. Columnar epithelium is composed of cylindrical cell, the height of each cell being greater than its width. The nuclei are oval and are usually found at the base of the cells. Inner lining of intestine is an example of columnar epithelium. Moving to next, ciliated epithelium. Ciliated epithelium are epithelial cells that wear hair-like cilia on their free surface. For example, the windpipe or trachea is internally lined by ciliated epithelial cells. Moving to next, connective tissue. Connective tissue is the most abundant tissue and it forms 30% of total body part. This tissue connects one group of tissue to another in our body. This tissue serves the purpose of connecting different parts of the body. It is also called the joining tissue. It joins various organs of the body depending upon their structure and functions performed by the connective tissue. It is further classified into 2 types. Talking about the type of connective tissue is divided into 3 types: connective tissue proper, skeleton tissue, fluid connective tissue, or vascular tissue. Moving to the connective tissue proper. Connective tissue proper is most abundant type of tissue. It holds various tissue together in any organ. It is further divided into following types. First, areolar tissue. It forms layer inside the skin and fills up the spaces between various organs. Second, adipose tissue. It is specialized for storing fat. Fat is stored inside the cell called adipocytes. Third, tendon. It is small cord-like dense fibrous connective tissue. It joins muscles to bone. Fourth, ligament. It is cord-like dense fibrous connective tissue. It binds a bone to another bone. Skeleton tissue. It is hard connective tissue that forms supporting framework of our body. They form endoskeleton in vertebrates. It is of two types, cartilage and bone. Talking about cartilage, cartilage is specialized connective tissue which is compact, firm, but flexible. It consists of a ground substance called matrix, which contain cartilage cell and fluid-filled spaces called lacuna. Moving to the bone, bone is the hardest connective tissue that forms the skeleton of the vertebrate. It is made up of matrix and cells. The matrix is filled of various inorganic salts like calcium phosphate, calcium carbonate, magnesium phosphate, and calcium fluoride. It provides framework to our body and protect internal organs like brain, heart, and lungs. Talking about vascular tissue, it is fluid tissue that keep on moving in the body. It helps in transportation of various materials such as gases, food, excretory products, hormones, etc. It has a ground substance called plasma in place of matrix, which is a straw-colored fluid. It is of two types, blood and lymph. Talking about blood, blood is the red colored sticky alkaline, slightly saltous in taste, heavier than water fluid tissue. It is made up of two parts, the plasma and three types of cell, RBCs, red blood corpuscles, WBCs, white blood corpuscles, and blood platelets or thrombocytes. Talking about lymph, lymph is the colorless or yellow colored fluid. It is blood plasma without RBCs and proteins. It play a very important role in protecting the body against the infection. Moving to the muscular tissue, it is contractile tissue which possesses contractile protein inside cell held together by the connective tissue. It consists of long cylindrical cells called muscle cells or muscle fiber. It occupies nearly 40% of total body weight. It found in it is found in every part of the body where movement is involved. It forms the muscles of the body. It can contract and relax. Talking about the function of muscular tissue is contractile tissue. It causes the movement of the body and its various parts, such as arm and leg, by contraction and relaxation, that is expansion. Moving to next type of muscular tissue, muscular cell or muscular tissue can be divided into three types based upon their structure and function. Striated muscle, that is voluntary or skeleton muscle, smooth muscles, that is involuntary or unstriated muscle, and next cardiac muscle. Talking about the striated muscle or voluntary muscle, striated muscle are muscles joined one bone to another and are therefore called skeleton muscle. These muscles are located in the body part which can move like limb, tongue, diaphragm, etc. Smooth muscle or involuntary muscle. Smooth muscle. These are spindle shaped unbranched muscle cells. These are found in the visceral organs such as walls of stomach, esophagus, intestine, urinary bladder, blood vessels, etc. And talking about cardiac muscle, it is also called a specialized muscle. Cardiac muscle are involuntary, striated, and non-fatigue muscle fiber, which occur in the wall of the heart, performing rhythmic contraction and relaxation continuously. Moving to the nervous tissue are highly specialized tissue which consists of a basic unit called neurons or nerve cell that transmit message in our body. Nervous tissue is highly specialized for reception and discharge of stimuli and its transmission. The dendrites receive the impulse and axon take impulse away from the cell body. Talking about the structure of nervous tissue is made up of three parts: cyton, dendrites, or axon. Cyton or cell body, which contain a central nucleus, the dendrons or dendrites, are short processes arising from the cyton and further branching into dendrites. Axon is a single long cylindrical fiber that extends from the cyton. Moving to the location and function of nervous tissue. Talking about location of nervous tissue, the neurons are concentrated in the brain and spinal cord. And talking about the function of nervous tissue, the neurons are specialized for receiving impulses. They receive impulse, get stimulated, and rapidly transmit the impulse from one part to another. It exerts control over all body activities. It coordinates and functionates the different parts of the body. That's all today's video end, and the topic tissue has end. If you have any doubt, post it in the comment section. And before ending this video, I once more requesting you all to please like this video and share this video, and also do not forget to subscribe our channel to get latest updates. Thank you.